our malt comes in here and goes into the bins. This is what it looks like when it's grown, and the variety is concerto. So to get it from that to this, we need to put it through a process, okay, and that's through the maltings. And on the pictures behind you here, we will add water to it to make it grow. And then we would transfer it into the germination drums, and then we will pass warm air to actually start it growing. Scotland in use today out of about 150 distilleries. Diageo we have two, one here and one at Oban. When we mash in, we use 4 waters. The first water mixes with the grist that we've made through the mill, and then we pump it off to the wash bag. So you'll see the CO2 coming out over.
有没有人想要闻闻看发酵的味道的？
你可以看得到。
Be careful with the cameras as well. We need to have copper conversation. That means the vapor needs to be in contact with the copper for a longer period of time. If it's too short, we can then go out of character, which means it will go sulphury, but we need to be green grassy, so it's a light character. That's it, come in. Come in, come in. Right. Okay.
Okay.
Smell.
Smell.
All along. These are sherry puncheons.
Sherry puncheon.
We're standing on top of the worm tubs.
Yes.
And so what's happening is the spirit vapor is going around in the worm tubs, and as it gets lower down, it then turns back into a liquid. It does.
Okay.
Okay. Worm tubs here are very important to our character. The vapor's coming from the still and it's passing through all the different levels of worms. As it gets to the bottom, it then turns back to a liquid to help, that makes our green grassy. In the warehouse here, where we have got the cask of distinction. Also as well, we have got Prince Charles' cask in here as well.
Wow.
Okay. Now then, who would like to? Who would like to?
This lady is a buyer.
Come on in.
He's a buyer.
Oh, I get your picture taken. Get your picture.
I'm just here. If you go around the side, that's it, that's better. That's it. Wow, looking this way, that's it. Or maybe just get the hand.
全球買最多單桶就你。
Sorry.
No, the key stays in the lock.
Yeah, looking.
Distinction. It's taken us a long time to get lovely samples from all of our different warehouses across Scotland. So this is where we get the guys at our different distilleries, our different warehouses will bring in lots of different samples, which we in the whisky team, there's 12 of us, will nose, will taste them, will pick out the best of those cask samples, and they'll be selected for cask of distinction. And what we have started doing now is those casks are now being brought to this amazing warehouse at Royal Lochnagar. Now for us this is a really important move. So the casks that we've selected for cask of distinction are now being brought to Royal Lochnagar, where Sean and everyone that works here are really looking after each and every one of these casks, making sure that the integrity is just right. And this warehouse is perfect for our gentle, slow maturation that we want to keep going with these casks. The atmosphere, the environment is just right, so that we continue to get that best maturation, that good balance of distillery character and maturation flavour from our casks. So it's wonderful for us to have all the casks here, because it means that the guys can take really good care of these. It also means that we can get cask samples from all the different casks of distinction, so we can continue to monitor, to check the quality and make sure everything is working as it should be for these amazing casks. And yeah, it's just amazing to actually see all these casks together. So it's all these months and months of hard work for getting these samples, nosing them, tasting them, to see them all together in one place. It's just brilliant. It's great. It's a brilliant step. But I think as well, it's great to see the casks all laid out, because you can see the variety of different casks. So as you talked about, we have puncheons, we have bots, we've got hogsheads, we have European oak, where we're going to get richer, more dense, very deep flavours. We have American oak hogsheads, where we're going to get lighter, creamier, toffee flavours. We have our refill casks, more active casks. So it's just wonderful to see all these different types of casks.
是去年10月订的，然后 When did you fill it?
I filled it in October with him.
哦，然后半年前才装的。
That we emptied for him to bottle his 30 years of whiskey.
When was that empty?
That was emptied. That was emptied on his birthday, which was in October.
Okay.
Okay, we'll try that. Okay. That's better. Look.
Too young. It's never too young.
哇，把一整瓶快装放了。
Okay, now that's it. Okay. Now, if someone would like to help Sean.
It wasn't help me.